Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's Saturday. Slashback Saturday. This is the segment my very good friend Joe, the Horror Man, came up with, where he picks a theme for a slasher movie, and we watch a slasher movie based on that theme and do a short review. This week, it's 80s slashers. Probably my favorite pick from the year so far. The 80s are my favorite decade of horror because they were the decade of the slasher movie. Now this week I picked Body Count. Body Count is a 1986 film which runs approximately 83 minutes and is directed by Ruggero Deodato. Of course, he's famous for Jungle Holocaust, Cut and Run, Cannibal Holocaust, and The House on the Edge of the Park. Now, this stars Bruce Penhall as Dave Calloway. He was in Fit to Kill, Guns, Do or Die, and Savage Beach. This also stars Mimsy Farmer as Julia Ritchie. She was in The Black Cat. And the late great David Hess, who unfortunately passed away on October the 7th of 2011 at the age of 75. He was in The Swamp Thing, House on the Edge of the Park, and Hitchhike. And another person that I recognized right away, which has a bit of an odd coincidence, is Charles Napier as the sheriff. Now listen to this one, guys. He passed away on October the 5th of 2011 at the age of 75. 2 days prior to David Hess at the same age. Now, he's the type of guy that if you watch a lot of film, especially a lot of action films and horror films, you'll recognize him right away. Some of the stuff he was in is Jury Duty, The Cable Guy, Maniac Cop 2, Rambo 2, First Blood, and The Blues Brothers. Now, apparently Body Count has 3 different cuts of the film. Now, I have the 83-minute UK version of it. There is also apparently an 87-minute Italian version and a 90-minute Argentina version of it. Interesting thing about the film is despite taking place in Colorado, it was filmed in Italy. Now, a basic premise of the film is a killer wearing a shaman mask is picking off people that are camping one by one. And like I said, this is supposed to take place in Colorado. But we're not really sure who the killer is. Because this was an Indian burial ground, of course, everyone thinks that the woods are cursed by an evil shaman. But who is it? I'll never tell. This is a incredibly underrated slasher, which has a lot of really good kills. I would love to see the complete uncut version because the kills in this movie are awesome with the 83-minute. I can't imagine how much better they would be with a 90-minute version or an 87-minute version. Yeah, just a fantastic movie, and I'm a little disappointed that this has not gotten a Blu-ray release or actually a US DVD release. Yeah, it's very disappointing to me. It's not like it was directed by a nobody. I mean, Ruggero Deodato was a famous Italian director that did an incredible slasher movie Why don't we have a version of this here? Or at least, I don't know, a Blu-ray edition overseas. Scream Factory, if you're listening, which I'm sure you're probably not, but give us what we deserve. Put out a Blu-ray of this with all 3 cuts on it. I myself, and I know a lot of my fellow horror fanatics, would be eternally grateful. So check out Joe, the Horror Man, to see what he does this week, and find out the theme for next week. And I would encourage everyone to participate. This challenge is so much fun. I know we're getting so many tag videos now and so many different segments that people create for the days of the week. But try this one, especially if you're a slasher fan. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.